Hi ladies and gents, I hope you like my backgrounds. As you can see, mountains. Anyway, so I couldn't resist from making a video today. Wasn't going to, but I decided to anyways. Anyway, so this video is going to be about energy siphoning, okay? And in particular, energy siphoning that relates to the dark triad personalities, okay? As these personalities cannot generate their own energy, okay? So they have to have, or they have to find a source for that, okay? And so a lot of them, like for example, if you look at relationships, right? Certain relationships, let's just say it's a relationship that involves a wealthy man, right? And a woman that is much younger than him, for example, something unconventional, right? And so she's going to, over time, if you observe the couple, and of course, given that they're together for the wrong reasons, okay? I'm not talking about the relationship where, you know, it's a match, right? And it's a divine union, right? Whereas two people are supposed to be together, right? So I'm talking about perhaps maybe the woman is looking for financial support, right? And so she's much younger than him. So in exchange, right, she's going to give this guy, let's make them a girl and a guy, right? Because this is like the most common dynamic, right? Of course, it can be a girl that's older too, right? Or a woman, but let's just say it's going to be a guy, okay? And also the dark triad personalities tend to be guys, okay? So that's why I'm also, you know, referring to that, right? And so let's just say the woman, okay? As you observe this couple, right? And I've seen these dynamics a lot in Miami, right? When I was in Miami, these dynamics are extremely common, where you have a really young woman, right, with a much older man, basically, that's supporting her financially, right? Well, guess what's going to happen to the woman, okay? Because nothing is for nothing, right? And so there's always going to be some kind of an exchange, okay? And the guy in most cases is going to be siphoning that young woman's energy, okay? As she is a source of energy. Women in general are sources of energy, okay? Although some at this time are very disconnected, right, from source and from themselves. So there are also women that do not generate their own energy, right? And they also have to find the source, okay? But in most cases, right, women are the source, they give life, right? And so in this case, right, the dark triad personality, whether it's narcissism, right, psychopath, sociopath, right, they're going to be looking for a source of energy, okay? And so in many cases, this wealthy man is going to be siphoning the energy of that woman, okay? And so you will see what can happen in a lot of situations, right? Is that she's going to start falling apart, basically, okay? So she's gonna start looking older, okay? She's going to start getting more wrinkles. She's gonna start even looking worse in pictures, okay? Her energy is going to be obviously drained, okay? So, and he's going to be prospering on the other hand, okay? So if there's this uneven energetic exchange, right, and whereas the man is always taking, right, and not giving anything back, as in these relationships, right, except for money, right, of course, then you will quickly realize that the woman she's being used as source, right, and she's going to start getting really, really depleted. She's going to start looking worse physically, right, as the spiritual is first, right, and so then follows the physical, right, and so she's gonna start getting very depleted, right? She might start getting sick a lot. she's going to start looking much older, whereas the guy will start prospering. He's gonna start doing well financially, okay, as he's using her life force, right? And so he's using her life force, her energy, in order to prosper, okay? And so it's almost like energy swapping, right, or destiny swapping in this case, okay? And so for all of you women out there, and of course some guys too, okay, because there can be women that are like this too, right, that just take emotionally and they do not give, they don't know how to give, right, they're completely disconnected from their emotions, okay, and in turn from source energy, right? And so there can be women like this too, right? And so be careful, you know, there's always some kind of an exchange, okay? And so if someone is giving financially, right, like ask yourself why would they do that, okay? What's in it for them? Like what do they want? In most cases they want your energy, they want your life force. And I just watched the video and it was really interesting, okay? Someone gave an example of this, okay, as in narcissists, for example, right, what they do is they love bomb you, right? So they come into your life and they love bomb you. Love bombing means just giving you a lot of compliments, right? And that means like fattening you up, right? So if you take the story of Hansel and Gretel, right, the witch, right, before devouring the kids, right, she would fatten them up, right? And so that's what a narc does too. They fatten you up, okay? And so they kind of like, they make you light up, right? And of course that's how they build trust with you, right? And so they're going to love bomb you, right? They're going to give you a lot of compliments, maybe a lot of gifts, right? And they're going to come into your life like it's going to feel too much, right? You're going to feel like, wait a minute, something is going on, and there's too much happening, you know, and he's being too kind, he's being too sweet, he's being too much, right? And so there's this disbalance, but they want too much because they, once again, they cannot connect to people physically. They don't have that capability, right? And so they're going to try to come in very fast, okay, get you very fast, get you to trust them, even try to move you away from where you're living, right? So they can start their abuse, so they can start siphoning your energy, okay? So because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, okay? And how they're going to do that is they might just like, they might come in, right? And they'll love bomb you, right? But then suddenly they'll start telling you negative things, you know? So they might start maybe targeting your independence, right? They might tell you like, if they're paying for everything, right, they might tell you like, oh, you're independent, right? You know, so they might like make a little joke, like they might say something sarcastically, right? So they're gonna start chipping away at, you know, your self-confidence, okay? And that's where it's gonna start. This is actually a way for them to get your energy and to start kind of getting it, okay? So they kind of fatten you up, right? And then they start like devouring your energy, basically, okay? And so yeah, if you're with that kind of a person, right, just be careful when it comes to money, okay, guys? When it comes to something that's also too good to be true, anyone that just comes in and wants to give you the world, right? Just remember, human beings, we tend to be like, we tend to be selfish, okay, by nature, okay? But at the same time, of course, you know, as you're learning and growing, right, you become less selfish, you learn to become less selfish, right? And so basically, like, he's not just going to, like, for example, pay you just because you're beautiful, right? Like, okay, beauty has its perks, right? And it's people feel good by being around beautiful things, right? So be it a person or just seeing beauty, right? It releases endorphins. But at the same time, there has to be something else that you know, he finds valuable or she finds valuable, right? And in most cases, it is your energy, your source, your connection to source, your spark, your light, okay? Of course, it could have a lot of to do with other things too, right? For example, he gets a boost in status when he's with you, right? Being around beautiful women, right? Just being seen with someone who is, you know, but. So if you are involved in a relationship like this, or if you're about to, then definitely pay attention, you know. Like I said, the human nature it tends to be selfish, right? And Of course, as we mature, right, and develop our emotional intelligence, we realize that selfishness is not serving us. It doesn't serve us, right? It only makes us unhappier. So, make sure that you are paying attention in terms of what another person wants, Like I said, beauty isn't enough. It is usually your energy that the other person is after, right? And so you have to, use your discernment, right? And if someone comes in too fast, too strong, right? And if they seem too good to be true, like a Prince Charming, and they are love bombing you, right? Or maybe if it's a woman, she's very sexual right away, right? Maybe she wants to jump into your bed very quickly, and then just be careful, and that's why it pays to get to know people, right? Before jumping into anything too serious, before jumping into a relationship, right? Before moving anywhere with them, right? Or get to know people, and usually the people that do have bad intentions, they're going to be weeded out really fast, okay? And so just once again, pay attention to this, and if you are the type of a person who has a lot to offer in terms of your mindset, your energy, you're a positive person, right? You're creative, right? And if you're that type of a woman, right, then you're extremely valuable, okay? And a lot of people will want to get a piece of your energy, okay? Like I said, some men will come in very, very fast, and they're going to love bomb you. They're going to, tell you whatever you want to hear, right? Basically, in order to start siphoning that energy from you, okay? And so just be discerning and be careful, and of course, recognize that recognize the value of your energy, okay? It is extremely valuable. It's your life force, right? And there has to be an even exchange, right, when it comes to energy, right? And so make sure that the energy is there's an even exchange of energy, or something like that, right? With your partner, with your new partner, right? And if it's not, then like I said, you're going to pay a hefty price, and it's going to be yourself. It's going to be you not being able to accomplish anything, you not being able to create anything. Your physical looks will start disappearing. You're going to start getting older very quickly, okay? And you're gonna not want to really do anything. You're going to lose that spark, basically, because narcissists, right, psychopaths, they're like children, basically, and so they don't have that emotional intelligence, okay? And they want, to them, you're like a candy, okay? And they're not planning on giving you anything back, emotionally speaking, And so you're going to end up very, very sucked dry, basically, okay? And so the money really, in most cases, is just not worth it, it's not worth it. You can make your own money, okay? When you have that spark, when you have that creative energy, that source energy, when you're connected to source, right? You can make your own money. You can make make as much money as you want to, okay? Just by being creative and creating, right? And bringing beautiful projects to life that people need and want and will definitely value, okay? So it's really just a matter of like recognizing your own worth, recognizing the worth of your energy, okay? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, okay? And stay tuned for more videos. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, okay? And make sure you check out some of my courses, my books, okay? You will absolutely love them, okay? Bye-bye.